Good evening, everyone. My name is Ethan Lovell. Hope everyone's having a great semester. So, as far as how I perceive myself in conversation, um, I would say now I'm pretty well rounded and do enjoy getting to talk to most people. And even if I don't particularly have a good grasp of something that you're speaking about, I'm certainly not afraid to ask and be informed. So, I think part of that comes with age. The older you get, the easier it comes to you to be able to kind of just chime in when there's an open opportunity. When I was a lot younger, it certainly wasn't that way. My late teens and early 20s were riddled with mostly sarcasm and witty banter back and forth with guys that I worked with. But I was also in and out of like factories and mechanic settings. So as you can imagine, the conversation dynamic is a little different when you're involved with that kind of work. If you've ever been there, you probably understand what I'm talking about. In my later 20s, I guess I was 25 or 26. I went and enlisted in the United States Army, and I was in active service for 5 years and some change. So this completely changed the way that I was expected to be able to stand up in front of individuals and groups of people both and present myself in a more professional, well-spoken manner. And it's done wonders for me as far as my confidence and the way that I present myself to somebody that I don't know or that I do know. And I think for the most part, I believe I'm probably a pretty decent conversationist, or at least I would like to think so. Then again, a lot of that's kind of up to the listener, isn't it? If I could improve on something with my conversation now, I would probably have to say that every so often I can be a little direct, but I don't mean anything by it. And this has been pointed out by people that are the closest to me, so I trust their opinion. Is that if I need something explained in greater detail, every so often I'll get a little overzealous of myself and be like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to explain that further. I don't know what you're talking about, and it might come off sometimes as maybe I don't think that you're adequate, but it is certainly not that way. What it is I don't want to be uneducated or not understand something someone is telling me like I don't care what they mean. So I can be a little quick to jump and be like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm going to need to know a little more about that. But then again, like I said, part of that is kind of a product of the line of work that I was in and am still in now that I'm in the National Guard. So speech comes into play quite often. And I guess as a fun added side note, I think the most uncomfortable time I've ever had speaking in front of anything would probably be this video because I have never videoed myself speaking to anybody else. So this is 100% new for me. I guess I've been living under a rock. But then again, I'm fixing to hit 33 this year, and it's probably about time I hop on board with getting comfortable with some technological advancements. So I really appreciate your attention and thank you. Hope you guys have a great semester.